This episode is brought to you by Southwest Florida's Sonic Drive-Ins. Summer is approaching and it's getting hot. Cool off with a drink at Sonic. Go to any of the 3 Southwest Florida Sonics and mention Zion ACC to get 50% off drinks. Are you looking to buy a home? Well, Susan Beatty is your person. Susan Beatty is a realtor for Rockstar Realty in Fort Myers. Her number is 239-560-9073, and her email is susanb@rockstar-realestate.com. Susan also has 2 grandchildren that go to Zion. And to make things even better, if you buy or sell your home through Susan, she will donate 3% of her net commissions back to the school.
Welcome back to Let Me Direct You by Beth Wallace. This is our 7th episode, and we are winding down for the school year. We have 1 more week left. We are getting ready for our VPK graduation, and some of the other classes are having their end of the year party. I know Miss Sherry's class is having an end of the year party, and the parents are excited for the kids to have some fun with some games and a special snack. We also had our dance recital with Kick's School of Dance, and we posted a video on Instagram and Facebook. What an amazing job those girls did. And Miss Lauren Swedberg. It's a program that we started a year ago. Lauren Swedberg opened up a dance studio. It's actually right across the street from Zion, and her passion is dance, and you can see it in the kids that are participating in her dance class. We had a recital in the winter, and just the growth from the kids in the Christmas program to now is amazing. And we offer this to the parents. It's an additional fee that they pay, and we'll be enrolling students next school year because dance was over this week. So we want to do a shout out to Miss Swedberg, School of Dance, Kick's School of Dance. Make sure I have that in there. All right, so last Friday I was so blessed to be able to attend the Business of Preschool at the Royal Palm Dinner Theater, hosted by the Early Learning Coalition of Southwest Florida, and Pastor Dieterding and Miss Lou Weber and Mr. Cam. We attended this kind of a fellowship fundraising event. It was to kind of get us in the mindset of looking at preschool as one of the most important businesses you could invest in. And what we realized is that the president of FGCU, Dr. Michael Martin, was the keynote speaker. And he said something that was so profound. He said that we're the basis of education. It starts with us, and that there should be quality childcare offered for everyone, and that it's so important to have these kids in a quality preschool program, and every child should have the right to be in a preschool program. And here he is dealing with, adults, older, young adults that are in college, and he had such a great message. And we also went there because one of our wonderful congregation members, Jerry Poppy, he is the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of Waterman Broadcasting. He was honored with the Champion Award. And the Champion Award is something that the Early Learning Coalition gives out for an amazing volunteer. He has served on their board for 12 years. He even headed up the board. He was the board chair for 5 years. And he retired from their board, and they wanted to honor him at this breakfast, and he gave a beautiful speech about the importance of childcare and his passion about preschool kids. And he shared with us about the literacy program that is an opportunity that you can purchase books for kids through the Early Learning Coalition. Is a program that schools offer. If you would like to sponsor a child, you buy 3 books over the year and you send it to the child. And he said that it meant so much to him because he actually, the first time he was able to participate, he got to deliver the book to the child, and you could see the passion in his eyes and in his voice when he spoke about it. And the Early Learning Coalition also honored him by donating a part of their in their building. They have a reading nook dedicated to Jerry Poppy. It's in, when you walk in the coalition, it's to the right. It's a beautiful reading nook. So that was really special, and we were glad to be able to be there to support him, not just as a Zion member, but just as an active member in our community. So we are getting ready, as I said, for our VPK graduation, and we had some visitors in our office today, and they did a great job, and you're going to see part of the little visitation to my office with this podcast. And they're all excited. We have our final dress rehearsal next Wednesday, and then the actual VPK graduation happens on Friday, the 24th. And the kids have been talking about it. They've been celebrating it by singing the songs. They get a special gift from us. I think I told you that before. It's a Bible, and it's signed by the teacher, myself, and Pastor Dieterding. And it's going to be a really nice way to send off our kids that have been here. Some kids have been here 3.5 years. So it is a little emotional for me, and I think I've said this before. I'm a crybaby, and we're going to have Tanya Karam's going to be singing a song too, and her daughter I think she's in 4th grade, so this is an alumni coming back and supporting our school. Just so wonderful, the relationships we've built over the years, that she's so willing to come back and sing a song for us. And some of the families, like I said, this is the last time we'll see them, and the tears will be flowing. But it's a great beginning, though, for these kids. They're getting ready for kindergarten. They're ready for kindergarten because they've worked so hard, and they're excited about their new beginning. All right. So I think that's really all I have today, because it's been such a busy week and there's so many events coming up. So I'm going to end with the information right now, and then we'll end the podcast with the diva. Yes, come on in. I need all of you in here. Keep coming up. You know what? I'm going to have you guys come around back since you're the first ones here. Come around.
All right,
all right.
Mrs. Wallace, go ahead.
Come on, Livy, you and Vivi are here. Okay, you guys are right here. Stop right there. Come on, Stylist, right here.
Keep going.
Sky, you're going good. Make sure we can you see him?
Leah's got to go up front.
Yeah.
In front of Andrew.
Here, Leah, why don't you come right here in front of Andrew? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
All
can
right.
see this.
Because we're getting all of our VPK friends in here. How about that?
Oh boy.
What do you think? Is that good? All right. I'm going to turn that up so it's not so cold.
Oh,
Come on in. You guys come around here. Come in the back. Okay? Come here. Stand right there. There you go. Emma, there you go.
It's perfect.
Right there.
And
Colton.
we'll
Good job.
And we'll have him right in front of the chairs for Miss Cindy.
Okay.
And that'll be perfect.
All right. You guys want to wave? Wave to the camera. Wave to Mr. Cam. Say, Mr. Cam, what's your favorite food?
Mr. Cam, what's your favorite food?
Oh, I don't know.
Pizza.
Pizza. Pizza. Is that your guys' favorite?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Who likes Kona Ice? Me. Okay.
Here,
Come on in.
last one.
Okay, come on in, Brain.
Come on
You can
in, guys.
stand right here, and you're gonna face the camera. So just stand and face the camera,
Yep.
okay? All right, we have all of our VPK graduates in my office. Can we all wave? Say good morning. Good morning. And do you know what we're getting ready for next week, next Friday? Who knows? What is it? What is it? Graduation. What is graduation? What are we?
Graduation for your parents.
Your graduation for our parents. So we don't want to give everything away, but what's some of the things that we're doing that we've been practicing? Singing and some bells. What? I heard somebody. What'd you say? Somebody said something else. You gotta speak up. I gotta be able to hear you.
Bible verses.
Oh, Bible verses. Oh, that's one of my favorite parts of graduation. All right, so thinking about being at Zion and being at school with your teachers, what's some of the things that you're going to miss leaving Zion? What do you think? You're going to miss... You know what? You didn't even know it, but that was a test, and you got 100%, because it is the teachers. You're going to miss your wonderful teachers that shared the good news about Jesus and how much he loves you and that he's your best friend. And they taught you your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3, and that's the best answer. All right, so not everybody at once, but if you know where you're going to kindergarten, you can tell Mrs. Wallace. Okay, Zachary, where are you going? Heights. Raise your hand if you're going to Heights. Okay, wow, we have quite a few going to Heights. Okay, Silas, do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're going? Rhema. Okay, raise your hand if you're going to Rhema. Is anyone? Oh, we have a few. Anyone else going anywhere different?
Kindergarten.
You're going to kindergarten. What school? Kindergarten's. Okay, but kindergarten's in a specific school. Do you know which one? Heights. Oh, you're going to Heights. Okay. Heights. Kindergarten. Okay, so we all know you're going to...
I'm going to Edison Park.
Oh, okay, so we have one going... Do we have two going to Edison Park? Yeah. Oh, and we have a little one here going to Tanglewood. That's where Mrs. Wallace lives. I live in that neighborhood. Tanglewood. Joseph, where are you going? Pine Woods. Okay, so we have some other schools. Anybody else that we didn't mention? Sarah?
Kindergarten too.
You're going to kindergarten too? Okay, you said Heights. All right, and now, what would be one of the songs that you like to sing at chapel? What's one of the ones that we've been practicing? Big house. Can you show me your big houses? Oh, this is a little preview for our big house. The parents still have to come to graduation, right? So they know that. Now, do you think that we're going to miss you? Yes. Mrs. Wallace, you know what? Some of you have been here for almost 4 years, and I'm going to miss you so much. You know what? We could end if you want to do a little bit of the... Would you like to sing a little bit of Big House? Okay, so who wants to start Big House?
Me.
Okay, go ahead. Ready? Come and go with me to my Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of food. A big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my Father's house. Yay! Oh, you guys did such a great job. All right, thank you. And you can go back to your classrooms and be great listeners. I love you all. Devotion today is, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. It's Psalms 23:1. Again, these are from our chapel messages that the Florida Georgia District had put out for this year's chapel. And I'll just read a part of it. It says, when Jesus describes himself to his followers, John 10, I am the good shepherd. Jesus comes to fulfill the prophecy of Psalms 23. We are the sheep. Like sheep, we wander off on our own. We get lost and separated from the flock. We cannot provide for ourselves. There are enemies that want to attack us. Jesus is the good shepherd who provides everything we need. Jesus is the good shepherd who protects us every day. Jesus is the good shepherd who lays down his life for the sheep. Jesus gave his life on the cross so that we may be his little lambs. The best promise of Psalms 23 is that Jesus' lambs will be with him forever. Sheep in Bible times were brought safely to a protective pen. Believing in Jesus, we get more than an earthly pen. We get a banquet at his heavenly table. We get to live in his house forever. And then the prayer is, Jesus, I am blessed to be your lamb because you are the good shepherd who gave your life for the sheep. Help us to follow you faithfully all of our days. And all God's people say, amen. Thank you for tuning in. We really love and enjoy doing this. Blessings on your day.
This episode is brought to you by Zion Lutheran Early Childhood Center. Enroll today. Zion Lutheran is a Lutheran preschool located in Fort Myers, Florida, off of 7401 Winkler Road. Their phone number is 239-481-4040. Zion serves ages 2 through 5 years old, and they now offer a after-school program. Their motto is knowing, growing, going. Zion Lutheran Early Childhood Center.